Hi everybody, I'm Coach Ali, this is Steph. Welcome to our booty workout with dumbbells. Now, today's workout is very specific to helping you guys get a big, round, firm booty at home using your dumbbells and simply training along with us. Now, I want you guys to consider this. If you're following this booty workout plus a surplus in calories and protein, that equals a bigger bum. That's right. Following this booty workout with restricted calories equals a firm, tight bum. So do it your way and get the look that you're after.
Today's dumbbell booty workout sets involve 20 seconds of isotonic reps followed by 20 seconds isometric holding of your dumbbells. Then a further 20 seconds isotonic reps before we take 30 seconds rest break and then do it all over again.
Adding that repeat set into your supersets will go a long way towards giving you the focused training you need to get the results from your booty workout. Also, be sure to add this workout to your weekly playlist and come back to it regularly and watch it pay dividends. For those of you training with us for the first time, I want to say welcome to the channel and thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my experience with you guys today.
Coach Ali is a master fitness trainer and former IFBB Mr. Australia with over 25 years experience transforming thousands of bodies at the gym, including mine, so I'm sure you'll pick up lots of useful new tips today. If you haven't already, please help us by hitting that subscribe button below. Your support will help us create new workouts for you every week. We release a concise version of the workout of the week on Tuesdays at 10 p.m. and an amplified version of the workout on Thursdays, also at 10 p.m.
Before we get started, I just wanted to mention that we have another channel member Q&A segment coming up. If you're a channel member and you have questions about fitness, nutrition, or any injury that you might be carrying, then hit me up with your question and I'll address it during our members Q&A segment.
If you're interested in becoming an exclusive channel member and taking advantage of the extra services on offer, be sure to hit that blue join button and let us take your transformation to the next level.
All right, that's enough talk from us, you guys. Let's get started with our booty workout with dumbbells. Let's go. All right, guys, the perfect warm-up for your booty workout with dumbbells is some good mornings. Now, you can see that the dumbbell is pressed up against our chest. We're hinging and making sure that we're keeping a neutral spine. There's a marginal bend in your knees to protect your back, but also this will allow you to warm your hamstring up properly. Keeping your feet parallel at shoulder width is going to help you with your balance. Slow, steady motion and relatively light weight, guys. We're just warming up at this stage. Let's get to our bigger bum workout with dumbbells. This one's going to be legit, you guys. Sumo squat warm up for your second one, guys. Now, we want to make sure that we're warming up both inside of your legs and the outside of your glutes as well. Keep your feet nice and wide. Keep your toes pointing 45 degrees. Make sure when you're in the low position, your shin bones should be nice and parallel. And get that squeeze of the glutes on the way up. Make sure you're not leaning forward, so try to maintain your posture as best as you can with this one. And good slow controlled motion, both on the way down and the way up as well. All right, final warm-up exercise for your booty workout with dumbbells, guys. We're doing some Romanian deadlifts, but you can see we've got a marginal twist. So we're alternating from going from one shin over to the other, just by applying a little twist of the shoulders during this exercise. Now, make sure your back remains nice and neutral. Make sure that you're feeling a good stretch in your hamstrings and a good contraction in your glutes on your way up. Steady, controlled motion is the key. Once you finish this one, we're ready to get into that booty workout and start to apply our supersets. Dumbbell Romanian deadlifts. Now, this is one of the premier exercises for getting a bigger bum by adding some muscle size there. So make sure you're comfortable with the weight that you're using. You can see we're starting upright with our hands nice and neutral beside us, and we're getting those dumbbells down in front of our shins and making sure that there's only a marginal bend in the knees, because this is a hinging exercise and not a squatting exercise. And then also making sure that you're keeping your back nice and neutral. For the isometric component, we're simply going to hold the low position of your RDL. All right, let's continue our dumbbell booty workout with some sumo squats. Now make sure your feet are nice and wide and make sure your toes are pointing out at 45 degrees. Make sure that when you drop down into the low position of the sumo squat, your shin bones need to be nice and parallel. Also make sure that your posture is maintaining nice and vertical. We don't want any leaning forward at all if we can. For the isometric component, we're going to drop down into the low position of the sumo squat and we're simply going to hold it there. This is going to be a nice burn both inside and outside of your legs, particularly in the outer glutes. Single leg Romanian deadlift for this one, guys. Now you can see all of the weight is on the front leg and we've got the opposite leg behind us to help us with a little bit of balance. Now make sure that your back is remaining nice and neutral throughout your hinge and you're only squeezing with your hamstring and your glutes on the front leg, the base leg, the one that your weight's on for this particular exercise. We'll do a set with the right leg and we'll also do a set with the left. For the second set, we'll do both your isotonic RDLs and your isometric hold on the opposite leg. All right, this is a bona fide booty burner, you guys. We're working some dumbbell sumo pulses for this one. So basically, we're pulsing the low part of your sumo squats. 20 seconds for the isotonic component of your set. Then for the isometric component, we're gonna drop down and hold it low. Again, making sure that your toes are pointing out at 45 degrees, making sure your knees are right on top of it so that the knees are not caving in at all, and then making sure you're maintaining your posture as well. Switching back from isometric to isotonic pulses down the bottom is gonna really burn. I want you guys to have a good go at it. We're gonna hit that booty one side at a time with this one, guys. We're gonna work some cross-legged Romanian deadlifts. While you're dropping the RDL directly in front of you with a neutral spine, it's in fact the back leg that's feeling the stretch. So it'll be the leg behind you, particularly in the glutes. And when you're squeezing, I want you to contract that part of your body and lift all the way up. So first set, we'll have one leg in front, and then the second set, we'll have the opposite leg in front. For the isometric component, it's a matter of holding the low position for 20 seconds. to get that nicely rounded booty, you guys, we've got to make sure that we're working inside and outside as well. So let's continue with some dumbbell side squats. Now you can see a really wide base and you can see that our feet are nice and parallel. When we're dropping down, our weight is remaining centered. And that you can see that we're doing the reps on one side only. This is because for the second set, we'll do the reps on the other side. For the isometric component, we're going to drop down into the low position and we're just going to hold it there. Try to make sure you maintain your posture as best as you can while you're staying nice and low and getting that burn. Another fantastic booty building exercise, but guys, this one's really good for the upper glutes and for your lower back in your erectors as well. So it's not just a beautiful aesthetic exercise, but it's a really good functional exercise too. Let's work those donkey kicks, but you can see the dumbbell is held up at our plantaris at the back of our knees. Make sure your foot is flexed and that make sure that you're squeezing back with your heels so that you're keeping that dumbbell in position. For the isometric component of this exercise, we're going to go to the top. This is going to give you a fantastic burn high in the hamstrings and in your glutes and your erectors as well. 4 points weighted fire hydrant is a fantastic way of getting the shape, getting the firmness, and getting that beautiful round look, particularly to the outside of your glutes. Now let's start with your knees together, and then we're going to push outwards and try and get as much range as you have. So different people will have different amounts of range depending on the flexibility in your hips, but just try to maximize that range while keeping your movement nice and steady. Now the real difficult part is going to come from your isometric hold, where we go to the top of the exercise and we hold it there for 20 seconds. Dumbbell weighted clamshell for this one. Guys, I feel like this is going to be one of the easier exercises today. Your feet are rested together and it's basically an opening of the hip with your knees starting together and then moving apart 90 degrees. The dumbbell in your hand will help with applying a little bit of extra pressure. But like I said, I feel like this is going to be probably the easiest exercise you're going to do today. I've put this one in there to give you a nice break from some of the hard exercises. For the isometric hold, we'll just open the clamshell up and hold the high position for 20 seconds. dumbbell weighted glutes bridge to continue your booty workout with dumbbells. Now you can see we're starting with our feet parallel. Shin bones are also nice and parallel and our hips grounded. Then when we lift, you want to make sure that you're achieving at least a straight line from your knee to your shoulder. If you can elevate past that and squeeze with your upper glutes and your erectors to get a little bit more leverage, then that's even better. But I want slow, controlled movement for this one, guys. Feel that posterior contraction right at the top of the exercise. For the isometric component, we're going to go right to the top of the glutes bridge and we're going to try and maintain it there. Side stiff leg raise to get into your abductors and to get into your outer glutes and your obliques as well. Now you can see we've weighted this by holding onto a dumbbell and keeping our arms extended. When we're doing the leg raise, you can see that our foot is remaining horizontal. So it's the ankle that's leading the movement. You want to make sure your toes are not pointing up, because if it is, your hips are out of position. For the isometric component of this exercise, let's go to the top, hold it by, again, squeezing your abductors and squeezing your glutes. And if you get to a point where you can't hold anymore, just lose the dumbbell. frog legs glutes bridge. Now guys, this is again a great booty exercise with your dumbbells, particularly for the outer glutes and that visible outer part of your legs. Now you can see that we've got our feet pressed together and our knees are as wide as we can keep it. You don't need to elevate too much for this one, guys. So the best way to do this is to get up as high as you can without rolling your ankles too much, guys. We want to try and keep those as straight as you possibly can so that we're not putting too much pressure on them. When you're doing these isotonic reps, you're going to feel quite a bit of difference between this and a natural glutes bridge. Continuing our booty workout with dumbbells, guys, we'll start in 4 points. We'll raise a leg and get it nice and straight. And then we're just going to work some leg curl pumps. So the trick with this one is to make sure you maintain your knee position. Keep it nice and high and stop it from dropping. When you're doing those curls, I want you guys to be conscious and don't allow the knee to drop at all. Now, make sure that you're also not helping with your upper body. So we want to try and stay nice and solid on your arms and keep your shoulders nice and square the whole time. A flexed foot will give you more contraction in your hamstrings. So I totally recommend that.
Well done for finishing your bigger booty workout with dumbbells today. If you enjoyed the workout, make sure that you've subscribed to the channel and hit that alert button so you don't miss a new workouts each week.
Very important, you guys. If you're looking to burn body fat and get shredded, make sure you continue to our secret to burning body fat video right now. You'll see a link of it at the end of this video. Now make sure you get into it right away while your body is perfectly primed for burning body fat, which is immediately after your strength training.
If you're finished working out for today, we recommend cooling down by moving on to our post-workout stretching video with our in-house physio Daphne. This video is also linked to the end screen.
As always, you guys, thank you for training with us. We look forward to bringing you another home workout with dumbbells in just a few days' time. Take care of yourselves and each other.